Well, how do I start it? You?
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now y'all sure are a big old hero. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you.
Can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life. Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my two sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't
Hell
ever
yeah,
have no
brother.
problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
What do you think of Camp Golf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
How'd you end up in the Army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the Army so's my sisters could eat, and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders, and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
This is a country boy. Why are you afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
That's a bad mindset to be in the Army with, though, unfortunately. Well, I mean, you don't want to hurt people. You don't want to hurt people. But, I mean, kind of, the Legion are going to fuck him up, though.
Wish I
Roz.
had a first recon guy looking after me. Oh, shit. Here comes the brown noser.
Hey, man,
you
fuck
want?
you, dude. Know anything about your squad mates? Call me a brown noser.
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
Oh! This dude's wicked. Sounds like a bunch of winners.
Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own.
What's your story?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the boneyard.
The Boneyard.
Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know? I joined up to get out. My family's still back there.
Can you tell me anything about Camp Golf?
What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical.
Why are you in the Army, then?
Shit, honey, it was this or the Fiends. And Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side.
All right. Then we got Poindexter.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers.
And he has the best voice out of all of them. Are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
I wonder if anyone else would share that sentiment. So that's a no, then.
I suppose if you must stick with your narrow, parochial view of in charge, then yes, it's a no. Are we done?
Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose?
Bitch.
It's highly unlikely you'd
Little
understand
nerd.
anything I'd say. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
How'd a guy like you end up in the Army? How'd a guy like you end up in a place like this?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Oh, I'm not playing no Hand of Caravan. Fuck that.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Alright, so now we know everything that we need to know about them. Oh. Now let's go confront Handlin. Let's talk about it, Handlin. Boone in his metal armor. Need to give him some power armor eventually, but some unbranded power armor.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Oh, usually he's in here, ain't he? How the fuck does he have this? Lucky 38 VIP key card. Interesting.
Things are getting stranger every day.
I never noticed that was sitting there. Oop. Get rid of all these duds. Individuals. Team coordination is minimum at best, and individual rivalries crop up frequently. Recommend further basic training. Analysis poor. Demonstrate an appalling lack of skill with regards to a basic explosive. The NCR Army, it is, to speak frankly, a miracle that they retain all of their limbs. Extensive retraining with dummy rounds is highly recommended. Ranger Detachment Alpha. Access denied. Ranger reports not available. Bravo's not available. Charlie's not available. I already know they sucked, but...
Hello.
Come on, Hanlon, where are you? There he is. What the fuck? He sleeps with his rangers. You sick freak.
I'm occupied at the moment. Come see me
Oh, whatever.
when I'm on the balcony.
Hurry up and get there. Oh, shit. Wait, his ranger literally sleeps with him no matter where he goes? Or is there another ranger in here? Oh, okay. He just switched to a bed with a different ranger. You're a fucking... Dude, this guy. He switches relationships like VR chatters, bro. Guess I'm gonna leave this world and go hang out with my other... A toaster in the bathtub. Oh my god.
I've been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Can you get to the fucking balcony, bro?
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
I'm occupied at the moment. Come
Enemies?
see me when I'm on the balcony.
What enemies are nearby? That's concerning.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal.
All right, bro, you're yapping, man.
That's what a ranger's life is now. Looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Do you ever stop talking? Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm investigating some intel problems for Technical Sergeant Reyes.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here.
You know anything about the problems?
I don't know, Technical Sergeant Reyes.
Yeah, you
Coordinating intel can be messy
lie about it, bro.
sometimes. Things get mixed up. People get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now. What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
Okay. How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Why don't the ranger station send intel directly to the troopers?
Comm rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Golf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Can you give me any advice?
Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol rangers and comm officers. Don't be too discouraged if some things don't match up. Different people see different things, and sometimes the meaning gets twisted, lost in static from person to person.
I'm sure it does, buddy. I'm sure it does. All right. I know you're the one who's been manipulating intelligence data. Oh, shit.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Uh-oh. You're caught, bro. Look at that badass pistol he's got. Wait, how is that not private on there? Because, like, no one can hear us up there. You're fucking caught, pal. Come on, dude. Why are they getting stuck on each other? Get up.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do.
Not quite.
This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
So you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs and talked to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
You're dead. Oh shit. Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar.
Caesar's fucking dead though.
People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
Aren't you fighting for the people of New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch.
And Mr. House is dead
They'll
too.
drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
How does spreading false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops to die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
But what does that accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
What do you think I should do about this? Your dad is crazy.
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What will you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam. Oliver and the center are ruined.
Okay. Caesar's dead. The Legion can't hold itself together for 5 years, much less 10.
It's a gamble either way. Even with Caesar gone, we still might not outlast the Legion. I suppose that's a risk I'll have to take. For our sake, I hope you're right. I guess that I should thank you for bringing me to my senses. So, thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna walk out that door and pretend we never had this talk.
Yeah, you better stop doing it. Typically, if you solve it in a different way, he'll straight up shoot himself in the fucking head. Brutal. 100 energy weapons. Now then. 99 sneak. Fuck, we almost got it. What do we want? With any laser weapon, but that's not plasma though. I know that's a really good perk though. Might be worth getting. I don't think there's gonna be anything else that's really overly worthwhile except for this, but that's me, you know. Light step could be good, really though. This is decent-ish. Strong back. Strong back could be decent. I just don't see anything outside of this because I know it's fixed with the mods that I have, but outside of that, I don't think that there's anything outside of this. And fuck, I guess we're going laser commander. That's what we'll do, I guess. 10% chance to critically hit. You do 15% more damage and do... Okay, yeah, that's definitely worth it. Laser commander it is.
I don't believe there's anything left for us to talk about.
Monster of the East, huh?
Can't get his gun now, though, but that gun's good.
Monster of the West in my holster right now. Hope I get to introduce them.
I got the monster of the West in my fucking pants,
Recon from
bitch.
Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some Rangers in there too.
Motherfuckers are rude. Alright, well, how do we start the Misfits quest? Is it through... I think it's through these guys down here.